I'm Don Day. I spent 20 years, 1 month, and 14 days in the United States Air Force.
My name is Sandy Northrup, and I served in the United States Army during 1990 and 1993. I was stationed in Bitburg, Germany.
My name is Dwayne Hawkins. I served 20 years in the United States Marine Corps, retired as a gunnery sergeant. I served from 1984 to 2004. I was stationed in Okinawa, Cherry Point, North Carolina, Camp Lejeune, North Carolina, and even stationed here in Murfreesboro.
As I sit in this room and look at these flags, and as I came into this room and saw all the flags, it's amazing how we started from such a small, simple place and adjourned into a country that everybody wants to come to. People are fighting and dying to get into our country, and people want to live here because of all the opportunities that are available to them. And these flags represent a history of that, a rich history that can't be repeated, I don't think.
The American flag has always reminded me of my freedom and the price that has been paid by the men and women who have lost their lives to defend that freedom.
When I see the American flag, what it means to me, it represents the freedoms that we have. The freedoms that we have, they were fought by someone years ago who said, I want a better life, and I'm prepared to do whatever it takes to get to that better life. And they made incredible sacrifices to make sure we had those freedoms. You know, with COVID, we saw churches shut down, and I remember sitting at home watching Easter service on TV, and I was just so shocked that I never thought that would happen. And so even then, I make sure I don't take those times for granted. Love to come to church. I love the fact that I have that right to come to church whenever I want to. I have the right to express God in my own way, however I want to. And those are rights that, like I said, I'm prepared to fight to make sure those rights are reserved for us.
God has uniquely blessed this country. We can see it on everything that you go through D.C. If you ever visit all the monuments. In God we trust is everywhere. And I think as we the people, I think sometimes we forget about that He's in charge. He's the one that's blessed this country. He's the one that we live and work for Him. And I think that, well, a lot of countries, they have dictatorships. They don't have this freedom that we have to worship a God that has uniquely blessed our country.
Leading with my faith, I start early with the Bible, reading every morning, spending time with my boys when we're in the car, talking about current events, talking about Jesus, helping them to relate current events to what the Bible says, what's happening, and serving the children here at the church, being with them each and every weekend.
Well, I lead with my faith by knowing that I'm in the world but not of the world. I serve God, my commander, as He directs for His plans, His purposes. And I think that when you do that, He'll take care of yours.